What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's Brody here. I finally have a PSA return to share with you all. This one's going to be a really quick video. I don't have a lot of time to record, so I'm going to smash it out really quickly. Probably my worst sub that I have had in recent times. I think this whole year has been pretty bad for me. First up, we have the Surging Sparks ETB Promo Magneton. So I've had a look over some of these cards before recording the video, and there's some I'm going to crack out and resend because I just think they should be PSA10. So Magneton's one of those cards I'm going to be cracking out. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I've been trying to do the Alt Art Sword and Shield cards in PSA10. This was supposed to be kind of the final hurrah. I had quite a few cards in here that I was sending in, including this Charizard V from the Ultra Premium collection. Unfortunately, not a 10, so I'm going to have to find another one. This one I'm probably going to just sell how it is. It doesn't look like, look, these cards come out so bad out of the box. So I was never sure it was going to get a 10, but this was the better copy that I had. So unfortunately, I'll have to sell that and look for another one. This Celebrations Charizard in a 9. This is one of the cards I am going to crack out and resend as well. I thought this was super clean. Everything looked pretty good. It's like some cards I can tell where I think the errors are, and then there's some cards that I think these should have got 10. So Umbreon, this is probably another one. It's a little bit bottom heavy on the front and then maybe on the back, but otherwise I'll be cracking that one out. This Pikachu in a 9 from Crown Zenith. Again, like really mint, like gem mint almost, but there is a tiny little bit of damage on the bottom right corner. You might be able to see there in the video. And then the back was pretty clean otherwise. So that's a card I'm probably just going to sell how it is, unfortunately. I'm going to put these into the 9 pile, the 8s and the 10s. Arceus, this is another card that's super hard to grade. This one in a 9, I did send another one. Really wanted to get this one in a 10 as well for the Sword and Shield collection. It's not actually like an etched card, so the only reason I was trying to get it was because it's currently in the PSA set registry for the Alt Arts from Sword and Shield, so yeah, that's a weird one. Sudowoodo in a PSA 9. Here's another card that I thought was probably 10 worthy. There could be some SV error, Scarlet and Violet error stuff going on. Sorry, it's got a bit of like condensation on the back of this. Yeah, again, like probably could have been a 10, maybe, but it's a 9. Lots of 9s, not many 10s, as you can see. And, Charizard V-Star UPC, so this one also got a 9. Again, it's probably just like the corners aren't that great, but that one I potentially would crack and send again. I'm Boulder in a PSA 9. Unfortunately, I was trying to get all the Temporal Forces or like SIRs into 10. This one's got a little bit of a corner ding at the bottom there, but otherwise I think that would usually be a 10. So yeah, a bit unfortunate about that one as well. That's a potential crack. PSA9 Berserker, I found out what the issue was with this one. Down the side, it's got the classic Lost Origin print splat of white stuff on it, and I saw it before when I was looking. I just can't see it now under the light, but it's there on that side. So that one also got a 9. This Espeon V got a 9. Definitely top heavy, but I had 2, and I was fortunate enough with the other one, which I'll show you in a second. But that's a 9, so I'll be selling that. And then this is probably the best card of the whole return. The what am I saying? The Mew from Pallian Fates in a PSA 10. So I bought this and another one, which I still have last year for about $300. So probably November, December last year before the prices, or after the prices bumped up. So they were around 200 AUD. They jumped up to about 300, and I just happened to pick up 2 at the time. And so those have both been really good pickups because the card's probably going for over 1,000 AUD at the moment. So that's a really good card to get a 10 in. Too bad nothing else over here got 10s, but we'll see about that next time around. We've got a Blastoise PSA 10 from Celebrations. So they're probably going for around 100 at the moment, which is nice. A Charizard EX Premium Collection in a 10 as well. They're probably going for around 100. The Raikou, however you pronounce it. You tell me how you pronounce this card from Crown Zenith. So I think these are about I think they're like I think they're under $200, somewhere under 200. Can't remember for sure. The Dialga are a bit the same. Also a PSA 10 Crown Zenith gold card. these saw a really crazy price rise. Like last year, I ended up grading 4 of these, and I sold the 4 for 900, and then they jumped up to like, I don't know, double the price, like 1800, which was, yeah, a bit of a shock and also sad for me. And we have the Galarian Articuno. So this one came out of the BGS slab actually. So I'm really glad I got the 10 because it had really good BGS upgrades. So needed that for the Alt Art set. Espeon V and a PSA10. So this one I actually bought from someone on eBay. So shout out to the guy. I messaged him recently just to say, hey, the card got a 10 so I can add it to my collection. So hopefully he is watching this video. That one in a 10, really nice. So they'll be keeping that one. The Leafeon V, I've been trying to grade one of these in a 10 for a while now and have finally done it. So this one, a 10, and we'll be going with the Alt Arts. Here's another Arceus V from the figure collection box. This one got an 8 though, so I think this one had some more, like it's got a ding on the back, which is pretty solid. So I can see why they gave that, yeah, maybe a lower grade. It's a little bit more off center on the front too. Got another UPC Charizard V. This one's in an 8 as well. So a couple of 8s in here. Wait, I think I had 2 8s the whole thing. A Bulbasaur 151 poster collection. I picked this out of a big pile that Adam P. Opens had. So Adam, if you're watching, this one also got a 9. But this was probably like one of the, out of the like the 50 I went through, this was one of the better ones and it still got a 9. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. But again, this card looks really clean. And I'm like, what did you downgrade me on? I feel like it's not worth cracking and regrading because I've already spent so much money on it, but it's also worth cracking and regrading from the point of view of like trying to get it in a 10 for resale. And then the Gardevoir PSA9 from Pallian Face. I really wanted this one in a 10. I've graded it like 3 copies of this card before. And this one again, like another card that I'm potentially going to crack out because they sell really well in PSA10. And otherwise it's like such a lovely card anyway. Anyway, guys, I've said anyway like 3,000 times. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you all next time. Hopefully next time I'm getting some some more PSA10s, and hopefully PSA opens back up and we don't have to worry about the tariff situation anymore, and I can actually start sending cards again because I've only got 1 sub out there at the moment, and there's kind of no real D-Day for when that whole thing is going to blow over and I can send cards again as an individual. I think like middleman prices at the moment are anywhere $40 Australian and more. And I think you can probably do it yourself for like 34, 33 with the current costs. So yeah, there's a bit of money to be saved by doing it yourself, but the only option at the moment is to send with a middleman. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.